Police Scotland are under investigation into their handling of the murder of 65-year-old Brian Lowe, who was shot and killed as he walked his dog on the outskirts of Perthshire on the morning of February the 17th this year. Police initially thought that Brian died as a result of a medical incident and labelled it as non-suspicious. However, when the body went to post-mortem 6 days later, the pathologist discovered that Brian had in fact been fatally shot. Now, surely if somebody's been shot and they are dead in most, not all, cases, the person would bleed. If not bleed out, at least bleed to the point where there would be visible signs of blood on a person's clothing. Now, granted, there are some cases which I found out in the course of researching the info in this video where small calibre projectiles can sometimes have the entry wound plugged by debris and won't bleed enough to really notice unless it hits a main blood vessel or artery. But the general effect of a gunshot wound would typically be severe bleeding. But it could take a while for severe bleeding to show up if hit with a small calibre projectile. However, surely police should check over the body enough to see if the person has any wounds that could have led to their death, and in that process should have seen a hole in the clothing or a patch of blood on their clothes. Anyway, the PIRC, the Police Investigations and Review Commissioner in Scotland, confirmed on Friday that they will be investigating the circumstances into the police's handling of the body and will then submit their findings upon completion. Police Scotland's local area commander, Greg Burns, proper Scottish name, said during a press conference, from the officer's initial assessment, it presented as a non-suspicious medically related death at that point in time. I think that probably gives you an indication how the body presented at that time. Well, I think it probably gives an indication as to how nonchalant police can be. If they didn't think it was a murder, then they could have moved the body to check for injuries. So regardless to how it presented, I don't think there's an excuse for not checking. Police have declined to release information about the location of where Brian Lowe's wounds or the type of weapon used in the killing, which is a good idea, as obviously they will need to look into this as a murder investigation. I have heard of police being lazy and missing things, but this one probably goes right up there with some of the top ones. I would of course keep you updated, so if you found this report informative, please give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. If you don't want to leave a comment, please leave a smiley face. An emoji actually helps YouTube algorithms see that there is engagement going on. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell button for notifications, or if you don't often get notifications, which many of my subscribers don't, you can join the mailing list at policeabusingpowers.co.uk, where I will send a notification via email every video that gets uploaded, so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you for watching.